Welcome to the Star Network. I'm Star. So today we're going to talk about Jeannie cheating on Jeezy. And then we have Tyler Perry. He says black women need to be the man of the household and all the man has to do is pay the light bill. Do I have to bend him over too? Get me out the Twilight Zone.
Can we talk really quickly about dating as a foreigner in London? To preface, I'm from Barbados, but I was living in New York for the last 8 years and I just moved over to London for a bit. In Barbados, there's really no dating culture because we're so small. So as soon as you leave your house with somebody and you are seen, that is your man, okay? So there's no like going out on dates. Obviously in New York, it's a bit different. Dating is the norm, so everyone's always out multiple times a week, going to dinners, doing activities, whatever the case may be. What I thought was universal is how to tell if a guy is into you or not and how a date is going. However, upon getting to England and realizing that the Englishmen are a particular brand of crazy, I just need to know if anybody else is having these experiences or maybe it's just me. I met with this guy. I knew him previously. I met him in Barbados years ago and we've never had contact past that. When I'm talking about years ago, I'm talking like 2013. So I get here, he figures out that I'm here and we start like talking, we start chatting. It's great, it's good. We decide to go on a date. Literally like the best date I've ever been on. Like I love Harry Potter, I love giraffes and so, like all I don't even know how he knew, but like we did Harry Potter activities. We went to the Regent's Park and we saw fucking giraffes, and then we like ended it by going to watch the new like Fantastic Beasts. Crazy. Went back to his and you know whatever, we spent the night together, and then the next day he was like hugging me and giving me kisses and like hugging me from behind and talking to me, and he dropped me to the station and everything, and that was like great, right? Like I was like, oh, this was amazing, like maybe this is a thing. I read a lot of like romantic comedy, so I'm just like, oh, this like 10-year, we meet up after 10 years of seeing each other that one time. This is fate, we are now engaged. Now obviously I know I'm crazy, like that's not a thing, but that's how my brain works, you get me. So like a week or so goes by and we're just like chit-chatting. He hasn't made any plans to do anything, and I got like drunk in Italy and I just like texted him, I'm like, hey, do you want to do something this weekend? And he was like, sure, I'll be around. What do you mean you'll be around? Either you are coming or not. Like what kind of answer is that? So we go on said date. It's basically just like a walking date, which was literally my nightmare because I hate to walk, but apparently Brits love to walk, so that cultural difference is definitely gonna miss me. And I kid you not, we walked over 17k steps. We had like really good banter. It was cute. He was flirting, being like, you know, flirty sexual. And then by the time the day was done, he was like, oh, I think it's more friend vibes for me.
Not in London, yeah, there's enough men to go around that you don't need to be double dipping. If you were dating your friends as exes, I suggest you go ahead and look at yourself in the mirror.
Last marriage?
Okay, on your palm.
Yes.
You have the second one. You have a second one.
That's right now.
Okay. Oh, right now, second
This
one?
is my second one.
Okay.
Do you see another one?
I hope she doesn't have second one, third one.
Joe, this is a very important question.
Okay.
Please say something.
Let me tell you this. 95%. This is the second one. If you want to go more than that, it's up to you.
No, I want just this one. I don't want another marriage.
She out here hiring psychics? So does she practice black magic too? Okay. You know, the funny thing about this whole thing with Jeannie and Jeezy is that the men on the internet are bringing up that clip of her saying that she likes dark meat on the side and that the white man keeps her mean and lean. Y'all are late to the party. She said that years ago. But see, black men are so desperate to stick it to black women that they ignore all the red flags with the non-black woman because they want to make black women mad. Jeezy saw that black women no longer cared about his relationship. He was no longer making money from it, and he had to bounce. And now they're saying that Jeannie Mai was sexting Mario Lopez, this man on the screen. That's alleged. But if this is true, okay, Jeannie, I see you. Is this the type of man that Jeannie really goes for? And she was just going after the bag with Jeezy? I don't know. Mario Lopez is the guy from Access Hollywood. And I actually seen the clip of Jeannie on the show. And they do have great chemistry. There's actually a clip of Mario giving Jeezy's baby hugs and kisses. Yeah, go research that. Mario Lopez, back in his day, was a teen heartthrob. He was on that show Saved by the Bell. And now he's married with children. I think he has 3 cute kids. And more than likely, his kids will be in the industry as well. That's how it goes. Anyways, I don't feel bad for Jeezy because all he had to do was type her name into the YouTube search bar. And he would have found a lot of shit. There's a video of Jeannie Mai backing it up on a black man on the reel. And he had his shirt off. Yeah, go research that. It's too much stuff. Men do not do their research. They don't like doing research. If their penis reacts to the woman, that's the research. Jeezy hasn't seen anything yet. Wait until they get into that courtroom and she come walking in with mascara running down her face. It's gonna be lights, camera, action, baby. Jeezy is about to find out how real that Asian privilege is. He don't know yet, but he's about to find out. But wait, they got a prenup, right? So what if he has in the prenup that if she cheats, she gets nothing? Uh-oh. Either way, it's going to be a fight for his net worth. And I hope he's ready for that battle. She's going to put on a performance in that courtroom. That performance going to be so good, he going to look over at her and say, damn, who is this bitch? Anyways, good luck to them and may the best actor, actress win. All right, let's move the conversation along to Madea because Madea out here talking shit. From here on out, I'm calling Madea Panda Bear because she pandering like a mother. Madea has made a lot of movies. Let's name some of them, shall we? Madea Goes to Jail. Madea on the Run. I Can Do Bad All By Myself. Is he serious with these titles? Let's name some more. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. A Madea Christmas. Madea's Class Reunion. Madea Gets a Job. Like, really? I mean, he typecasting black women like no other. Out of all the Madea movies, I've seen about 2 or 3 of the movies because his movies remind me of the old black church. It's just so stereotypical and it's sad. And I believe it's all about his upbringing. And I don't know, I guess that brings him comfort. I grew up watching men take care of their children. So I can't even relate to Tyler Perry. And I was in an all-black community, and I saw nothing but marriage growing up. Nothing but marriage. So I can't relate to men not wanting to take care of their wives and their children. Tyler Perry grew up in a very violent household. He says that his father would brutally beat him. And he says he was essayed by the men and the women in the community. It's a lot of trauma there. I hope he's getting help. And does it still affect him? Of course it does. He came into Hollywood with a goddamn dress on. You got to research these celebrities. This is a quote about Tyler Perry that I got from an article. As a little boy who was molested by 3 different men and 1 woman before the age of 10, before he even knew what sex was, it was something like out of a twisted, sick horror movie. Tyler Perry was so traumatized by his childhood, he feels more comfortable in a dress and feels comfortable telling men that it's okay to be the woman of the house. And that's crazy. But to Tyler, it's not crazy because all he saw growing up was men violating him, physically abusing him. He couldn't trust any man in the community. So his views are going to be totally different than mine because I had a totally different experience growing up. Thank God. This man had to put on a dress on a national stage to release his trauma. That's deep. People are looking at Tyler Perry's comments from a surface level. You have to go way deeper than that because it's deeper than you think and we need to pay attention. Now let's talk about Deion Sanders because many black men are loving Deion Sanders right now, but they don't love his mindset. While Deion Sanders is telling the men under him that they can do anything and accomplish whatever they want, you got Tyler Perry telling black men all they can do is pay a light bill. Now think about that. Now which one is more dangerous to the establishment, Deion or Tyler? You know it's Deion. People love winners, but people don't understand the pain that some of these winners go through. Deion Sanders had to have blood clot surgery, and he's had toes removed. But guess what? He still don't make excuses. Can you imagine having some of your toes removed, and you have to put your foot in the shoe and walk on a football field? No matter how bad this man's feet are hurting, he's going to get on that football field and coach his team to entertain who? Us. When Travis Hunter got hit in the sternum on the sidelines and he had to be taken out the game, did they give up? No, they had to keep going. And that's what life is all about. But black men never learned that lesson from their fathers. No one taught them how to fight, and it's sad. But thankfully, you got Deion Sanders teaching all these young men it's possible to get money. It's possible to take care of your family. It's possible to raise amazing sons. He lets them know it's possible.
Do not allow my confidence to offend your insecurity. Oh, if I could get up and dance, I would dance right now. If I could get up and shout, I would shout right now. Do not allow my confidence to offend your insecurity, because I dress like I dress because I'm confident. I look like I look because he's confident. We walk like we walk because we're confident. I don't even use cologne. Now, somebody asked me, what is that you're wearing? I say, confidence. Look at me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't kill me. You know what? God established me, so you ain't nothing you can do to me. I've been him. I've been a difference maker, a game changer. I've been that guy. So what would change? Not a darn thing. You waiting on today, and the day is waiting on you. Why don't I have a bad day? I'm glad you asked. I could have a bad moment. I could even have a bad minute or a bad hour, but I would never allow it to get to the point where I have a bad day, because I'm in control of that. So knowing that you have the propensity, you have the power and authority to make your day a lovely day, why don't you do it? What are you waiting on? Help? What are you waiting on? Support? What are you waiting on? Somebody to ignite you, somebody to turn your switch on, somebody to yell at you, scream at you, cuss you out. What are you waiting on to make your day whatever you want it to be? Some of y'all still caught up in the last year, into yesterday, into last night, whatever argument, whatever disparity that you had with family, friends, or loved ones. We're winners. And we start by winning when we wake up. Before our feet hit the ground, we thank the Lord for this day. Because this is going to be a lovely day. Those aren't my top plays. Let me tell you why. Because see, my top plays happened at practice when no one was looking. My top plays happened in Fort Myers, Florida, when none of you knew anything about me. My top plays happened when there was no camera there. See, those are the plays you just caught on camera. Those weren't my top plays, because I practiced like I played, so when I played, it would be practice.
I'm Star. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. Good night.